What's up, guys? It's your favorite Kiwi coach, and give me 6 months of your time, and I'll give you the best golf swing of your life. So welcome back to the channel. In this particular video, we're going to be going over two very interesting statistics sheets that I've created for you guys that will allow you to track your swing progression as well, be able to track your proximity to the hole, and a lot of data points that will tell you if your swing that you're working on is actually getting you better. So if you're interested in that and you're really into analytics and data, well, this is the perfect video for you. Let's go do this thing. But before we get into the video, I want to give a quick shout out to our sponsor, and that is Kiwi Golf Japan. If you're too busy or you just can't make it out to our locations, Kiwi Golf Japan is the membership site for you. With over 170 plus videos of golf instruction, we have everything on the site that you could possibly want to get better at your golf game. So go ahead and check out that link and let's get into this video. So this is a project that I'm really excited about because I've been trying to think about one of the best ways to track all of this information for a pretty long time now. And this is really just the starting point of what I want to do. This is an Excel sheet that you can kind of plug and drop your numbers into, and then the graph will automatically update, the chart will automatically update, and all that good stuff. However, in the future, if this becomes quite popular, we definitely will think about making this into an actual software as well as an app on the App Store. So leave your comments down below. Let me know if you guys actually do enjoy this and would want us to go through all the work to actually create an app or the software. So let me know because I'm really interested to hear your thoughts. So this Excel sheet that you're seeing in front of you is going to be our swing change progress Excel sheet, and it basically allows you to check through your checkpoints all the way through 2-part stop and go to our 100% speed nonstop swing. And it's going to allow you to see how many shots out of 10 that you are doing correct through all of these levels in our implementation process. And then the graph below it, what it shows you for each practice, how well you're doing for a 2-part stop and go, how well you're doing for a 1-part stop and go. And it's really easy, it's really visual to see if you're getting that progress or are you not getting the progress, right? So I'm going to go ahead and break down some of the features on this Excel sheet, and then from there we'll move into the next Excel sheet, which is also very interesting. So let's start off with the chart at the very top, and let's explain what CP number 1 stands for. That just simply stands for checkpoint number 1. So if I give you 3 checkpoints to work on, and the first one I want you to work on is the elbow position at the top of the swing at position 4, that would be checkpoint number 1. The next part to the chart is going to be, okay, we're in practice 1 currently, so with the 2-part stop and go out of 10 swings, how many of those did you get correct with the correct elbow position parameters at the top of the swing? So let's say that the correct parameters is anywhere from 20 degrees of rotation or less. Well, if you made a swing and you got 20 degrees or less, then that means you were 1 for 1 and you would hit 9 more shots, and then track how many of those 9 more shots that you hit did you get correct. And let's just pretend for this particular chart, you got 7 out of 10 correct. So that means you got 70% of the shots correct. So that's a 70% completion rate. And that's exactly what you would input into this chart right here. And then from there, you're hoping in practice number 2, 3, 4, and 5 that you progressively get better, or at least at the very end at practice 5, you're trending upwards at the end of the 5 practices. Then moving into the 1-part stop and go, you would complete the same process, right? You would do 10 swings and see how many out of those 10 swings can you get within the correct elbow parameters. And if it was 5 out of 10, like this chart, then that would be a 50% completion rate. Track that through from practice 1 to practice 5. You're hoping that you're progressively getting better, correct? And that would be how you do the 1-part stop and go. 50% speed without stopping is the same thing, and then 100% speed without stopping would be the same process. So as you can see, if you track this, it's really easy to see if you're getting better throughout the span of time, because we have very clear specific checkpoint parameters. We have very clear amounts of shots that we're testing, right? That's 10 shots. And then it's very easy and clear to see if you're getting more every single practice, which is going to be the goal. So I think that this chart is a great way, a great first step to track if your progress of your swing is getting better or not. Now, the last feature to this chart is going to be the average row, and that just averages practice 1 through practice 5. This is great when you're trying to check like long-term progression. So if you're checking month 1 versus month 4 and you're trying to see if your averages have gotten better, this would be the row that you use to see if you're getting better or not. So that's that right there, and that's really all you need to know about the averages. All right, and as we move below to the actual graph, this is more of a visual representation of the data that you've just seen. So quite simply, the blue, red, yellow, green, and orange, that's just going to be what practice you're doing, right? So practice 1 would be blue, practice 5 would be orange. And then below that on the x-axis, you're going to see 2-part stop and go, 1-part stop and go, 50% speed, 100% speed. And then the y-axis, you'll see your completion percentage. So this is a really quick, easy visual to see if you're getting better or not. So if you really don't like looking at numbers and telling, well, you can just look at the graph and it's really easy to tell, right? So that's what I put it there for. So now the beauty of this Excel sheet is it's going to automatically update because I've already put in all the formulas that you need to have into the chart, so that once you put in your information to the chart, the graph is going to automatically update as well. And that's one of the powerful features of this Excel sheet. So you really don't have to do anything except for track how many shots you're getting correct out of 10, input it into the chart, and then the graph is going to automatically update, and you'll be good to go, and you can actually start tracking your swing progression. Now the last part to this Excel sheet is we have CP number 2, right? So that'd be checkpoint number 2, checkpoint number 3, and then we have an all category. So when you're trying to work on all of the checkpoints at one, you can do the same 10-ball test and then see if you're getting better through each practice from there. Now I'm sure if you guys are competent in Excel, you guys can actually create more checkpoints if you guys want to. Again, typically we recommend having at the very most 4 micro checkpoints, right? If you watched our structured practice guide webinar, you know what I'm talking about. But you can literally do whatever you want to this Excel sheet. You can make it even better if you want. And if you do make it better, let me know so I can see what you improved, so that if we do make the software or the app, we can also make those improvements as well. But for now, I think it's a pretty simple, streamlined, really easy, simple process that all you have to do is put in the data and then you can track your progress. So I hope you guys enjoyed that first Excel sheet. Let's go talk about the next one. All right, the next Excel sheet is going to be tracking proximity to the hole. As well, it's going to be tracking lateral dispersion and then long to short dispersion, which I'll be kind of talking you through exactly what this all means here in a second. But essentially, this Excel sheet just allows you to see, well, if my swing progression is getting better, but my proximity to the hole is getting worse, well, then obviously whatever I'm working on in the swing is not getting the results that I want. So it's going to tell you when to stop working on things, right? Which is one of the biggest questions we get. Well, I know we're trying to work on all this stuff, Kiwi Coach, but is it really working? Well, this will answer that question, right? If you're getting better at the swing progression and you're actually hitting the positions we talk about, but your proximity to the hole is not getting better, it's getting worse, well, then whatever I told you is bad, right? And you should stop doing whatever I told you. But I can guarantee you we've already done the stats ourselves. We know what we teach will get you better with these categories. But if you're doing this yourself at home, this would be a great way to tell, okay, well, I want to work on these things because I found it on YouTube. Yeah, I'm actually getting better at these things, but then my proximity to the hole is getting worse. So then obviously this would be a method that I should probably try to avoid and not do. All right, so that's it for you guys on YouTube. I hope you guys enjoyed. Just to kind of summarize the 2 Excel sheets, first and foremost, the first Excel sheet is to track your swing progression going from slow to fast. You can easily see if you're getting better throughout multiple practices. And then the second Excel sheet is there to see, well, if I'm actually getting better at my swing, well, that should mean that I'm also getting better with my ball striking, right? My proximity to the hole and all that good stuff. So it's a great way to have that double check, right? Getting better with the swing, but I'm not getting better with the results of the ball flight. Well, then something that I'm doing with the swing is probably wrong. Whatever you're learning might be wrong. So then from there, you need to make the adjustment. But this will make it easier for you to make that educated guess, and I hope you guys enjoy it. If you guys actually want to get these Excel sheets, you can actually join our membership and get them for free, or you guys can purchase them off our website through our online store. I think we're selling each one individually for about 2,500 yen. So go ahead and check that link down below to find out these Excel sheets, and I'll see you guys in the next video.